Across Europe and, well, parts of the Middle East, medieval houses still stand on their original frames. Timber posts carry roofs after 6 or 7 centuries. Floor beams remain load-bearing. Door frames cut by hand still function as intended. This survival was not the result of extraordinary luck or secret materials lost to time. Medieval builders understood rot as a process that could be slowed, redirected, and even prevented through a system of decisions made long before the first wall was raised. Once this system is understood, the survival of medieval houses stops being mysterious and starts looking honestly inevitable. Medieval builders fought rot by starving it, not sealing it out. Modern construction treats rot as a moisture problem. Medieval builders treated rot as a biological problem. Fungi require moisture, oxygen, and food. Medieval builders focus first on eliminating the food. Water was expected. Oxygen was unavoidable. Food could be controlled. They did this by choosing dense, slow-grown trees and by using heartwood wherever possible. Sapwood, rich in sugars and starches, was trimmed away or avoided entirely. This meant less material but far greater longevity. Modern construction, sort of reverses this logic, maximizing yield at the cost of durability. To apply this today, select boards with visible heartwood, avoid pale sapwood for structural use, and, prioritize quality over volume. Seasonal timber cutting removed decay fuel before construction began. Medieval timber was cut in winter or during dry seasons. At this time, sap retreated into the roots, reducing sugar content in the trunk. Honestly, this single decision made the wood far less attractive to fungi and insects. Forests were managed around this cycle, and builders waited for the right moment rather than cutting year-round. Modern forestry abandoned this practice for efficiency, not because it failed. If harvesting your own wood, cutting during dormancy remains one of the most effective anti-rot steps available. Water soaking was used to clean wood from the inside. Many medieval builders soaked timber in water before use. Logs were submerged in rivers, ponds, or mill races for months or years. This leached out remaining sugars and starches while preserving structural fibers. Cold water slowed bacterial activity and flushed decay fuel away. This practice explains why medieval bridge pilings and waterfront structures often survive when kept wet. For modern use, soaking posts or beams before drying can dramatically extend lifespan, especially for ground contact applications. After soaking, timber was dried slowly, often over several years. Wood was stacked under cover with airflow, never rushed. This allowed the internal structure to compress evenly, increasing density and reducing cracking. Modern kiln drying removes moisture too quickly, leaving wood internally stressed and prone to moisture cycling. Air-dried wood absorbs less water and dries faster after wetting. Stack lumber properly, protect it from rain, and allow time. Patience remains one of the most powerful building tools. Heat and smoke altered wood chemistry without destroying strength. Medieval builders often exposed wood to smoke or gentle heat. This reduced hemicellulose, sealed surface pores, and created a hostile environment for fungi and insects. Unlike modern chemical treatments, heat permanently altered the wood itself. Light surface charring, followed by brushing and oiling, is a direct modern adaptation of this technique. Natural oils completed the anti-rot system. After drying and heat treatment, medieval wood was treated with oils, tallow, waxes or tar. These substances, penetrated deeply repelled water and crucially remained flexible through all those seasonal changes. They did not trap moisture, but rather slowed its movement. Warm oil, when applied to warm wood, penetrates far deeper than cold applications ever could. It's important to remember, reapply periodically rather than expecting permanence. And, design ensured wood never stayed wet. Medieval houses, quite cleverly, were designed to shed water aggressively. Roofs were steep, overhangs were generous, and posts were raised on stone. Airflow was constant, you see. Wood was never sealed behind non-breathing materials. These design choices, honestly, matter more than any treatment. Elevate wood, promote drainage, and allow airflow. Maintenance, by the way, was built into medieval life. Small repairs, were made early. Surfaces were re-oiled or retarred as needed. Wood was monitored, not ignored. This mindset, really, prevented small problems from becoming structural failures. That's why medieval houses still stand. Medieval houses survive because every step of their construction worked toward the same goal: starve rot, allow drying, and maintain regularly. Modern buildings, unfortunately, fail because these principles were replaced by speed and disposability. For survivalists, historians, and serious builders, this knowledge is not just nostalgia. It is, in fact, a proven system for longevity using local materials. If this deep exploration helped you understand why medieval houses endure while modern ones fail, subscribe to In the Beginning. Share this with fellow history enthusiasts and help preserve serious historical knowledge for future generations.